It's the Met Gala today. Has Meghan Markle been invited by Vogue's Anna Wintour? I don't think so. Let me explain why. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef, the Alternerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught me eye, and oh my goodness, yeah, let's jump into this insanity, shall we, because as I mentioned, today is the Met Gala 2024. I will be tuning in to seeing all the fashion escapades, and yeah, is Megxie actually going to be attending? That's one big question that's on my mind at the moment, and I don't think so. First and foremost, I released a video just short of 2 weeks ago. Megxie slammed as not royalty by Vogue's Anna Wintour. Check that video out because, I don't think Megxie is Anna Wintour approved. And so, will she be attending today's Met Gala event? I don't think so. So in previous years, it's been reported that Megxie has ducked the Met Gala because she wasn't the biggest player in the room. Translation, she wasn't invited, but they're trying to spin the story either way, right? But it's claimed that she's chosen to avoid the glitz and glamour of the Met Gala because she wouldn't have been anywhere near the bigger player in the room. Now, she is with WME, that does actually represent one of the biggest fashionistas on the planet, Rihanna. So you would think that her new talent agency, WME, of just a year old, would be able to score her tickets to fashion's biggest night. Yeah, it doesn't seem like that, does it? Now, Kieran Elsby, Director of Media Global PR, suggests that Megxie may have chosen not to attend due to the competition for attention, saying, quote, I'm sure if she would have attended as she would not have made many headlines with so much competition. In other words, if she went there, she wouldn't have made so many headlines because there's bigger stars out there, and so they would have grabbed all the headlines and she would have just been a freaking footnote, and that would have damaged her poor fragile ego. Oh, right? It comes back to celebrities wanting all eyes on me, and she wouldn't have been anywhere near the big player in the room. So best to duck, dive, and avoid until she can find an event all about her. Even suggesting that Megxie may have avoided the event to prevent a blow to her ego. Now, I wonder where we've pretty much heard that before. Oh, yeah. Only a couple of months back, I reported that Megxie didn't go to the final of the Super Bowl because she didn't want to be overshadowed by Taylor Swift. Oh, wah. But this is the thing, right? I don't think that Megxie has ever actually been able to score an invite to the Met Gala. Why? Because the Met Gala invite list is personally controlled by Vogue Queen herself, Anna Wintour, right? And it's not just personal preference, but it's fashion prowess that actually determines whether you get an invite to the Met Gala or not. So a source mentioned to Page 6, quote, it's Anna's party. And just because you're not invited doesn't mean she doesn't like you necessarily. You just may not be up to her fashion standards. In other words, Anna Wintour might not like the beige look as much as Megxie does. Let's put it that way, right? Now, the price of entry is $35,000 a ticket, right? For someone like Megxie, drop in the ocean, right? But even if you are able to actually afford the ticket itself, it doesn't matter, right? Because you still have to be approved by Anna Wintour before you can even attend, making it impossible to pose on the Met staircase unless Anna Wintour actually appreciates and approves your style in the first place. So in other words, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, Megxie ain't going to the Met Gala. She hasn't scored an invite because Anna Wintour doesn't appreciate or like her style in the first place. It's too beige. It's too boring. Anna Wintour does not do beige and boring. It just doesn't happen. She's too fashion forward for beige and boring. Let's put it that way, right? So all this malarkey of, oh, well, Megsy in previous years hasn't gone to the Met Gala because, she wouldn't be the biggest player in the room. Is there an element of truth to that in a sense? Well, yeah, because like I showed you, reports were coming in that they didn't attend the Super Bowl because she didn't want to be overshadowed by Taylor Swift. But do I think there's an element of spin on it? Oh, hell yeah. They've not been invited to the Met Gala. So it's a case of, oh, well, we don't want to be overshadowed by the other celebrities. So, we'll let them take the limelight and we'll step back and we just won't attend whatsoever. Yeah, BS. Any chance, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, that Megsy gets to be able to be on the red carpet, she's going to do that. I mean, look at what happened with the Variety Power of Women Awards last year. She was on the red carpet. They had to push her off because she was hogging it so much. Like, oh my goodness, right, guys? And so, according to PR expert Jordan James, who chatted with The Mirror, he says, look, it doesn't look like Megsy and Hazza will be in attendance. It certainly won't come as a major surprise if they were snubbed, given their current status within the royal family and the ensuing drama. Also, as well, other celebrities that attend the Met Gala have reported that they fear conversations will be shared if Megsy and Hazza actually attend the event. And so Kinsey Schofield told Express that she believes that Megsy's brand has turned toxic after Hazza and Megsy's repeated criticism of the royal family, saying that the secretive world of the Met Gala may not have wanted Hazza and Megsy there to steal the limelight, saying, quote, I don't know if Meghan, would even be invited to the Met Gala at this point. The Sussex brand has turned quite toxic in the States for a number of reasons. The Met is considered a secretive and outrageous event for the elite. So secretive that celebrities typically have to sneak selfies in the bathroom. And that's true. Discretion is part of its charm. Not only would all eyes be on Harry and Meghan, taking attention away from the usual suspects, I think celebrities fear that conversations had with the couple will be repeated. And that's the thing, right? You have this article here saying, oh, well, they're not going to attend because, they're not going to be the biggest stars in the room and that's going to dent Meg's ego. But to me, no, Kinsey's right. If they actually attended the Met Gala, yeah, a lot of eyes would be on Hazza and Megsy. It's as simple as that, right? To see what Megsy's wearing, to see if it actually fits right, to see if she actually now knows that a tailor does exist in the world. You know what I mean? The usual questions, right? But she says, I think celebrities fear that conversations had with the couple will be repeated. The Sussexes also tend to dwell on the negative, which has not made a great impression on everybody. And yeah, that also includes not making a great impression on Hollywood, because Megsy is now being labelled as greedy and being laughed out of Hollywood by A-listers, according to a source recently, saying, quote, almost everything they've tried has ended in disaster. And the A-listers have little respect for the Duchess, who commands big bucks for her content. A-listers such as the celebrities that are going to be at the Met Gala. Hollywood is glam and glitz on the outside, but the real stars have worked hard for their success. And you get the impression hard work isn't really Meghan's thing. Now, after all her failures, those A-listers and the royals are laughing at her. So when you've got this source recently coming out saying this, do you think the likes of Anna Wintour wants to invite a couple that are now being laughed at, reportedly, by the Hollywood elite that are going to be there at the Met Gala tonight? I don't think so. Do you think Anna Wintour wants to invite Megsy and Hazza to the Met Gala when, again, the A-listers and the Hollywood elite that are going to be there at the Met Gala today consider them and look at them as failures? No, I don't think so. Anna Wintour is a winner. She surrounds herself with winners. You think she's going to surround herself with one of the biggest losers on the planet, Hazza and Megsy? I don't think so. Therefore, is Megsy really being invited to the Met Gala tonight by Anna Wintour? I don't think so. With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, believe me, of course there's going to be more, then make sure you subscribe to join our Alternate tribe. I'll be honest with you, help us now get to 1 million so we can also get that gold play button right there and hopefully cause a Meghan Markle meltdown on Instagram. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's. Also as well, if you've got some very strong opinions about Megsy not attending the Met Gala, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And until the next time, you guys, laters.